Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I'm here with a triple whammy with our paper crafting YouTubers and Stamp It Like It's Hot and 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life Series 13. So for 30 Days of Sketches, our sketch is by Cheryl Ashcraft and it's a Fiddle-Dee-Dee Designs. And I'm showing it on my iPad. I've been printing them, but the color stands out better on the iPad, so I thought I would share it this way. I hate the glare, that's why I've been printing them, but it doesn't show up as well when I printed it. So this is the sketch. Super cool, lots of layers, lots of fun. And for our paper crafting YouTubers, this month we're doing Spooktacular night, and so I am going to do a Halloween theme. And for our Stamp It Like It's Hot, we are fussy cutting stamped items. So I've got some stamps that may seem a little strange for Halloween, but I'm going to use some black soot and some spiced marmalade to bring it into that kind of theme. I've got some paper from an Echo Park paper pack that I have, Celebrate Autumn, just to bring in those colors. And then this paper from a noir, specialty noir black Recollections paper pad. So I'm loving this eclectic, not using a collection, getting some things used. These are stickers and embellishments I've had in my collection for a long time. And so I'm excited about using up some of those. And like I said, I'm doing Halloween, so I have these pictures from I think 2015 of my son and my nephew. And then I have some flair from the Flair Hut, tons of Halloween flair. And since I don't have a lot of Halloween left to decorate, I want to definitely get some of these on here. So I'm going to go through those and pick what works for me. And I got some mixed media with the inks and stamping, of course. So I've got my papers, I've got some embellishments, some stamps, and ink, my flair, my pictures, and of course this awesome sketch from Cheryl. So let's see how this goes. So first things first, I'm going to use this paper as the circular bits that there are seen on the right and left. I cut this at an 11-inch circle with my handy dandy circle trimmer. I have a Cricut and I use it all the time. But when my friend sent this to me last year for Christmas, maybe the year before, gosh, I may have had it over a year now. I was so excited because now if I just need a circle, I can create one really quick and not have to turn on the Cricut, which is not like it's a big deal, but I've enjoyed using it, and I think I can make them as small as 4 and as big as 12, so that's fabulous. So thank you. So I made this 11 inches, and then I'm going to put the majority of it on the left side like it is in the sketch. And then originally I had a bigger gap between the two, but in the sketch it's pretty close, and I kind of like that. I really like that orange. It's a really nice pattern. I originally had a stripe, diagonal stripe, not a horizontal stripe like the sketch has, and I felt like it was way too much. It also came from that noir paper pad, so I pulled out these polka dots, and I felt like that was more like a night sky to go along with the theme. So I am stamping from that Sweet Rush stamp set these flowers in the black soot and in the spiced marmalade, and I stamp on the orange, and then I stamped on this lime green, and I'm gonna fussy cut those not on camera because nobody needed to see that. And I did it while I was watching Netflix and maybe YouTube, maybe a little bit of both. And then I did cut out 2 of these little trick-or-treat bags, and that is a close to my heart stamp that I got from like a Facebook purchase or something. So I am going to create the clusters that Cheryl has on her sketch. There are 4 floral clusters, and I'm actually doing florals, but I did them in this orange and green with the black because I thought that that would go along with the theme, plus some of the embellishments like the title I have are like that limey green. That's why I selected that color. And I really do like the way that this turned out. I was a little concerned, and I was messaging back and forth with the fabulous paper snob Tara, and was like, I don't have Halloween stamps except for the one that I've got, that little treat bag, and then I have like the one I shared in the beginning that's just a word phrase that says trick or treat. That is all I have Halloween stamp related. And she's like, well, I use stars. And I said, well, that would work too, but then I decided I would just make the florals work for me. And so I stamped those out and fussy cut those. I don't like to fussy cut a ton because my hand gets carpal tunnel, but I was watching YouTube because I was watching a reaction video. And so I took my sweet time fussy cutting everything out. So now I am putting everything down. I did flip flop my pictures because that picture up at the top is kind of looking straight ahead, and so is the other one. But the one is a little bit bigger because the picture of my son in the Star Wars outfit is a little closer up, and so I couldn't trim it down much, so I wanted it to be down on the bottom and then the smaller cut picture up at the top. And I used a light orange solid 8.5 by 11 paper to mat them because I wanted to lighten up especially the picture of my nephew in that crazy scary outfit with the big sword. So once I get everything down that I fussy cut, stamped and fussy cut, I pull out my flare and I went through them all. I pulled out the ones that were like pinks and purples. I didn't really want that because that'd just be an extra added color in here. So I really was going with more orange, black, and if there was lime green, I would have worked with that, but I did not see that in there and something I wanted. So I've got like skeletons up by the picture of my nephew, bats up in the sky. I put some candy corn down underneath my son and his candy bucket, and then a pumpkin down in the bottom, so it kind of goes with where you would find like a bat in the sky and kind of things. And then I pulled out my Tim Holtz word phrase small talk, and I just put some phrases on here that would be fitting, like today's full of possibilities, replace fear of the unknown with curiosity, be your beautiful self, which I thought was kind of tongue-in-cheek since well, you know, and just things like that. And I altered the white and the black because on the sketch there is a big space for journaling, and I really didn't have a whole lot of journaling to do. It's Halloween, and I've documented a lot from these days back when the boys were young and still trick-or-treat. So then I put the little trick-or-treat bags on the corner of their pictures, and then I'm going to add this little mummy here. He was a clear sticker, so I matted him on white and then fussy cut it out. I added a little moon up there at the top, tucked in some candy corn in each of the clusters, and for the most part, that's it. And then I added that title, Spooktacular, because I thought that was pretty fitting of these pretty creepy looking kids. So that is it. I hope that you will go check out My Life on Paper's Stamp It Like It's Hot collection. There's going to be, that will be listed below. And of course, the paper crafting YouTubers will be listed below as well for our Spooktacular night. And you should have found this on the playlist for 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life, so that we can all create with Cheryl's really cool sketch that she gave us. And other than that, I hope that you all will come back and see me again. I am enjoying these sketches like I do every time. I love creating with you all. I love your feedback. I would love it if you would give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Also, I will respond to any comments that you post below, whether it is about the layout or anything else. I hope you all have a great day. I hope you get a chance today to do something you love with someone you love, and happy scrapping.